Chapter 9 to 11. Then Michael and Sariel and Raphael and Gabriel looked down from the sanctuary of heaven upon the earth and saw much bloodshed on the earth. And all the earth was filled with the godlessness and violence that had befallen it. And entering in, they said to one another,
The voice and cry of the sons of earth are ascending to the gates of heaven.
And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men are making suit, saying, Bring our case before the Most High, and our destruction before the glory of the Majesty, before the Lord of all lords in majesty.
And Raphael and Michael and Sariel and Gabriel approached and said to the Lord of the ages,
You are our great Lord, Lord of the ages, the God of gods, and Lord of lords,
and King of the ages.
And the throne of your glory is for every generation of the generations of the age.
And your name is holy and great and blessed for all the ages.
For you have made all things and have authority over all. And all things are manifest and uncovered before you. And you see all things, and there is nothing that can be hidden from you. You see what Aziel has done, who has taught all iniquity upon the earth. And he has revealed the eternal mysteries that are in heaven, which the sons of men were striving to learn.
And Semi-Haza instructed men in spellbinding, the one to whom you gave authority to rule over all his associates.
And they have gone to the daughters of men of earth, and they have mated with them, and have defiled themselves with women. And they have revealed to them all manner of sins, and have taught them to mate hate charms.
And now behold, the daughters of men have borne sons from them, giants, half-breeds, and the blood of men is shed upon the earth, and all the earth is filled with iniquity.
And now behold, the spirits of the souls of the men who have died make suit, and their groaning has come up to the gates of heaven. And this groaning does not cease to emerge from the presence of the iniquities that have come upon the earth. You know all things before they come to pass, and you see these things, and you permit them, and you do not tell us what we ought to do with regard to them on account of these things.
Then the Most High declared, and the great Holy One spoke. And he sent Sariel to the son of Lamech, saying,
Go to Noah and tell him in my name, hide yourself, and reveal to him that the end is coming, that all the earth will be completely destroyed. And tell him that a flood is about to come upon all the earth and destroy everything on the earth. And now instruct the righteous one, the son of Lamech, what he should do, how he may preserve his soul and escape forever. And from him a plant will be planted, and his seed will endure for all generations of the ages.
And to Raphael he said,
Proceed, Raphael, and bind Aziel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert that is in Dudiel. Cast him there and lay beneath him sharp and jagged stones, and cover him with darkness, and let him dwell there for an exceedingly long time. Cover up his face, and do not let him see the light. And on the day of the great judgment, he will be led away to the conflagration of fire, and heal the earth which the watchers have desolated, and announce the healing of the earth, that the plague may be healed, and all the sons of men may not altogether perish on account of the mystery that the watchers have told and taught to their sons. And all the earth has been made desolate by the deeds of the teachings of Aziel, and over him ascribe all the sins.
And to Gabriel the Lord said,
Proceed, Gabriel, against the bastards, against the half-breeds, against the sons of miscegenation, and destroy the sons of the watchers from among the sons of men. Send them against one another in a war of destruction. And length of days they will not have, and they will all request it of you. But no petition will be granted to their fathers on their behalf that they should expect to live an everlasting life, nor even that each of them should live 500 years.
And to Michael he said,
Proceed, Michael. Make this known to Semi-Haza and the others with him who have mated with the daughters of men, so that they were defiled by them in their uncleanness. And when their sons perish, and they see the destruction of their beloved ones, bind them for 70 generations in the valleys of the earth, until the great day of their judgment and consummation, until the judgment of the ages is consummated. Then they will be led away to the fiery abyss, and to the torture, and to the prison, where they will be confined forever. And whoever is burned and destroyed will henceforth be bound together with them until the consummation of their generation. And at the time of the judgment which I shall judge, they will perish for all generations. Destroy all the spirits of the half-breeds and the sons of the watchers, because they have wronged men. And destroy perversity from the face of the earth, and let every wicked deed be gone. And let the plant of righteousness and truth appear, and it will become a blessing. The deeds of righteousness and truth will be planted forever with joy. And now all the righteous will escape, and they will live until they beget thousands. And all the days of their youth and their old age will be completed in peace. Then all the earth will be tilled in righteousness, and all of it will be planted with trees and filled with blessing. And all the trees of joy will be planted on it. And they will plant vines on it. And every vine that will be planted on it will yield thousands of jugs of wine. And every seed that is sown on it, each measure will yield 1,000 measures. And each measure of olives will yield 10 baths of oil. Cleanse the earth from all impurity, and from all wrong, and from all lawlessness, and from all sin. And remove godlessness and all impurities that have come upon the earth. And all the sons of men will become righteous, and all the peoples will worship, and all will bless me and prostrate themselves. And all the earth will be cleansed from all defilement and from all uncleanness. And I shall never again send upon them any wrath or scourge for all the generations of the ages. Then I shall open the storehouses of blessing that are in the heavens, and send them down upon the earth, upon the works and the labor of the sons of men. And then truth and peace will be united together for all the days of eternity, and for all the generations of men.
Chapter 12 to 13. Before these things Enoch was taken, and none of the sons of men knew where he had been taken, or where he was, or what happened to him. His dealings were with the watchers, and his days were with the holy ones.
And I, Enoch, was standing, blessing the Lord of majesty, the King of the ages. And behold, the watchers of the great Holy One called me, Enoch the scribe, and said to me,
Enoch, righteous scribe, go and declare to the watchers of heaven who forsook the high heaven, the sanctuary of their eternal station, and have defiled themselves with women. And they themselves act as the sons of earth do, by taking wives for themselves. Tell them, all of you have wrought great desolation on the earth. Not one of you will have peace or forgiveness. And concerning their sons in whom they delight, they will see the slaughter of their beloved ones, and they will lament and make petition without end over the destruction of their sons, but they will have neither mercy nor peace. And Enoch, go and say to Aziel, you will have no peace. A severe sentence has gone forth against you to bind you. You will have no relief or petition because of the unrighteous deeds that you have revealed, and because of all the godless deeds and the unrighteousness and the sin that you reveal to men.
Then I went and spoke to all of them together, and they were all afraid, and trembling and fear seized them. And they besought me to write a memorandum of petition for them, that they may obtain forgiveness, and that I should recite the memorandum of petition for them in the presence of the Lord of heaven. For they were no longer able to speak or lift up their eyes to heaven out of shame, because of the deeds through which they had sinned, and for which they had been condemned. Then I wrote out the memorandum of their petition, and the requests concerning all their souls, with regard to every one of their deeds individually. And concerning all they were making request, that they might obtain forgiveness and longevity. And I went off and sat by the waters of Dan in the land of Dan, which is southwest of Hermon, and I recited the memorandum of their petition until I fell asleep.
And behold, dreams came upon me, and visions fell upon me until I lifted up my eyelids to the gates of the palace of heaven. And I saw a vision of the wrath of chastisement. And a voice came saying,
Speak to the sons of heaven to reprimand them.
And when I awoke, I went to them, and all of them were assembled together, and they were sitting and weeping at Abel-Maim, which is between